Hello, hello, beautiful souls around the world. How are you doing? Especially now in this intense, profound, deep, and emotional as well time of the eclipses, of the 999 portal, of September, of the new season, of so many new deep things going on inside and out. I would like to touch a bit upon what actually this lunar eclipse mostly highlighted. What was it all about, and why was it actually so much deeper than many previous eclipses? And I'm sure that many of you will resonate with this truth. It was pretty powerful. As an explorer, as an awakened being since early age, as a quantum healer, as a cosmic artist, I never shy to dive deep and just explore what actually life is showing me, showing us on this planet, in our life. And that's why I always try to go deeper and just look, listen, feel into the current energies. And how can we do this the best? To feel into what is happening. And again, I do believe many of you will resonate with me. It's through our body. So our body was pretty much feeling those different feelings, emotions through this lunar eclipse time. And we're still in it, because usually it's about a 2 weeks window before our solar eclipse coming in. And lunar is all about this inner world, the feminine, which is also unseen. It's not something we just see clearly in the light and can explain what it is, but it's truly our inner, our intuition, our trust, our surrender, even our deep wisdom. All of it is very much connected with the beautiful feminine of the lunar aspect in us. And like I said, this lunar eclipse pretty much highlighted through our body these inner worlds, these inner emotions. And these emotions are actually our waters, our inner waters, which are moving, fluctuating. Sometimes maybe we are high in the mood, sometimes we are low, sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're sad. But these are actually inner waters moving through our body. And as we know, the lunar, the moon, is affecting not just our inner waters, but as well the outer waters. And so this highlight of this lunar eclipse was, again, not just the emotions in us, these waters in us, but it was clearly showing us where in our body these waters are still not moving. Because we don't have only still waters to stand still with information, because as we know, the waters are easy storing information. As when we drink water, as the waters outside, they all have information. And so as well, our body listens, storage through our waters the information. And any kind of emotions we storage through these inner waters means can be fear, trauma, anger, frustration, anxiety, all sorts of colors of emotions existing. And like I said, when these waters are just standing still within us with this information, maybe for days, maybe for weeks, maybe for years, maybe lifetimes, they become murky waters. Because as any water, it needs oxygen, it needs movement to become clear, to become alive, because those waters aren't just there to storage all of this heavy information, heavy emotions. But this lunar eclipse, beautiful, beloved souls, was truly another cosmic assistance, which just helped us going even deeper. Because not by chance, everything is suddenly happening in September. 2 eclipses, 999 portal as the number 9, closure, deep closure of big cycles, and then even the new start of the equinox, of the new season. And all of this is truly pointing out something so much bigger is happening and preparing for us, through our body, to start this new, clean, clear, beautiful cycle. And that's why as well, to just jump a little bit back on the Lion's Gate, so over the summer, the 8/8, I'm sure as well that many of you are feeling how so much more light activities are happening around us in the cosmos, hitting us, sun rays, sun storms, all of it, solar flares. But this is light, and light is information of new, higher consciousness. And that's why I'm calling as well this lunar eclipse, the whole season of the eclipses, another beautiful cosmic intervention, assistance to help us with this new light. Back to our waters. How can we storage new information, new higher consciousness, if our waters are murky, still, and not in flow? And this exactly was, I wouldn't say a test, but was the topic, the theme of this lunar eclipse. It showed us in and through our body, where are we still not flowing? We are not flowing with life, with our feelings, with the new light, with the consciousness, with anything we actually wish for. Because what is the opposite of flow? We could say now stagnation. But what is causing this stagnation? Control. And even myself, like I said on the beginning of this video, I deeply am passionate to dive deep into my own self. I'm really passionate about that. I'm not scared to find what else is there, any programming, any fears. And what this quality of this lunar eclipse exposed through my own body was that there are so many types of control. Many are not even aware of, where we are our own self, still holding our own self back, thinking it's the other, the circumstances, life, God, source, whoever else would be the responsible why I'm still not flowing. But what it showed me, like I said, these controls are very, very hidden. When we fear to go out, speak our truth, showing up like me today here. It's like, again, if I'm not doing that, because I might think other would see me, I don't know, what is she talking about, or she's not saying things which maybe you expect or which you know about this topic. And all of that we can maybe fear, and that's why we're not even stepping up or showing up or using our voice, because we are controlling through the fear that we will not be judged or even hurt by some, for example, here now, some strange comments or what people might think about me, because they maybe know me just as an artist and not as a consciousness speaker, and so on and so forth. This is also control. Then, oh, better I'm keeping this job because I'm safe there. Even I know deep in my heart I'm actually being used, abused, not paid enough, or even I don't vibrate with what this job represents. This is as well you controlling your comfort zone. Better I have this space of this job than being without money, and so on and so forth. So you're holding the structure of this comfort zone because it's the only safety net you think in this moment you still have, or you don't see other options, without realizing, if you would be honest to your own self, to your own feelings, and let go, even if it's scary, you don't know where the path is leading you, because it's the feminine flow, it's dark, you can't see, because it's not something we can analyze and predict. Yes, it's a flow, and there is the trust inside. So when I let go, I have no clue how much actually magic can manifest in a tangible way. I meet suddenly a person who tells me they need someone who has exactly the need of my qualities or my skills I have, and so on and so forth. And allowing that this flow is actually bringing us in this balance. So there are so many outcomes we are controlling, and thinking that control only means if you are harsh, egoistic person, just this means control, or you're hurting someone, just this means control. No, beautiful souls, it's so much more. And this control mechanism sitting here actually like a bridge between your basically solar plexus and your heart space, yeah, like this kind of gut space. There we are tight because we are afraid what happens when I just let go. And when we expand, of course we cannot stay in the same shoe, in the same place, maybe even the same relationship, whatever it is. We are scared to lose it. But holding your emotions together, your fear, your not knowing, your even your expectations, whatever those feelings are, can we really live a life controlling emotions and saying, I'm living life. Oh my God, beautiful souls. So much is being revealed to us through the energetic field, through the lunar eclipse light, through the solar eclipse coming, through all of this light coming in. And all what it really is asking from us as the assistance coming in is to let go. Because when humans or people or teachers are talking about surrender, if someone is his whole life controlling to not be hurt, to hold his protection fields together, to always think he's like in a good space because he's safe, having his money together and staying at that place because it's safe. And this is the whole life going like that. It's very hard to then explain just surrender. It's not working like that, because the light, this consciousness, yeah, maybe he hears you or she hears you. I'm now talking to you, maybe you hear me, but to feel it and to live it is, this light needs to travel. This light needs to start to move through our waters in which it's gonna be stored, okay? And like that, the body has new information, the body can more relax, the body is wiser, and then as well the mental becomes wiser, the intuition becomes brighter. Everything is an update through this light, okay? But what really matters for all of us is, when we speak about, there's so much wars going on outside. War is as well a control to win, to overpower, right? But all of these wars are exactly these wars I'm talking about inside. It's this resistance, like, no, here I have to be safe and control my shield to not let anyone hurt my heart again. Here I have to control my plexus to keep my own truth alive, that nobody takes away what I'm wanting. Here I need to control, I don't know, my sacral, because there I want to just do as much I want or not, because it's as well a giving and receiving through the creative pathway, right? Like, there's so many things we are still protecting, holding, planning, and so on, and all of this, it's gonna be ripped away. And I'm bringing this video just to let you know whatever I experienced now through this lunar eclipse season time. It showed me that even my body, which was having here and there as well its own maybe aches, because it was showing me where am I tight, because the body's showing, okay, is it more in the heart space, is it more in the plexus? So it showed me that I can't control it by saying, I'm now going to the doctor, I'm going to now take this and fast put just something on it. It really was calling to let go, trust your body. As we trust the body, we can trust more ourselves, we can trust more the light which is anchoring through the body in and moving then through our body, and start to become more and more a natural flow. And like that, we're gonna all become a much more higher vibrational human. With new consciousness, we can of course then create new realities, new ideas. All can become then new from a new expansive higher perspective. But again, if we are still in fear, I have to control my body, it doesn't feel good, what will happen now? Am I don't know, now I'm a bit like accelerating, but am I dying, or what's going on? It's really like, no, you're not sick. It's just calling you, can you a little bit relax your own control? It's not your boss. It's not the money. It's not anything in the outer what you think is holding the control over you or even in your life. It's in our bodies, beautiful souls. It's in our bodies, and we are really, all of us, learning how can we more and more and more let go, to start to trust the new light, which is source light, which is the highest intelligent through time, space, all the multiverses existing. It created us through sparks and so on. So if we can more and more just allow what is anchoring in our beautiful body on this planet, on this earth, then we will start to see and understand that flow will create all the answers, or will bring all the answers to you. This flow will bring all the abundance in all forms to us. So this means I don't need to run after the job. I don't need to run after that love to receive this confirmation, that I am beautiful, that I'm great, that I'm loved, and all of that. We will get in such a beautiful peace. And this is now my own experience, which I'm sharing, that the moment after these few intense purging days of the lunar eclipse, purging physically, emotional, past lives, inner child, feminine, all sorts of layers, and this was going on in the collective field, and maybe you touched on some of these, maybe on all of that. It's really different for each of us. But again, I'm sharing this just that you might find some gold nuggets through what I'm sharing here. That after I really allowed that flow to start even deeper, flow through my physical body, and allow this light to reach places which were just still, which were maybe even in panic, like, oh my God, I can't let this go, what will happen? And it's usually our ego who doesn't understand all of this new information. So to allow your own self to calm, to find ways to calm yourself, even if you say, I'm taking you, ego, now by my hand, like you're my little child, because I know I'm divinity, and I'm taking you by your hand, and we're walking together into this newness. I'm not abandoning you, my beautiful ego. You were always fighting for me. I'm not like dismissing you. I'm not saying you're like less than me, because you're just a part of me, which will, from that identity which you've been till now, the scared one, the one who thought it needs to control everything to be then safe, to be not heard again, whatever the version of the identity was you lived till now, through the ego, the I am ego human, that you just together walk into this new, and you explain. You can really do it like a dialogue, and just say maybe in your meditation, even if you're just in nature walking, and imagine this ego like your child who doesn't understand higher consciousness at all yet. It also will be upgraded, and you just explain, hey, we are safe, we are okay. And even if you had before a skill set, how to protect me, how to fight for me, how to be always shielded, and all of that, it's now time that this is more harming us than basically, yes, bringing us that joy, the strength, the courageous self, or what as well the ego is bringing. So that you can just explain a little bit to your own ego self, it's fine when we're gonna start to move into a flowing well of existence, yeah. So not anymore a controlled way, a way where I need to know all of our steps ahead, and then I'm feeling safe, otherwise not. That I don't need to know all, and even we do 2 steps, I don't need not to jump and change overnight everything, but that you're ready, that this is coming, and more you're preparing to basically allowing this light just without any plan to move through your body, because it will find its beautiful flow. You don't need to know how this will all function through our brain, higher mind, through our physical body, all of it. It will find its own divine, beautiful flow, okay? That's more than this, than when you're gonna do that, more you're gonna see a sense of peace is coming. Why? Because like I said, you will not need to fight anymore to get things, to come to an outcome. Because that's also something I received as a beautiful message during this lunar eclipse. that it's not only the women. I mean, this is pretty much clear that we are holding the feminine energy. It's also the masculine, right? I'm just talking here now, not men, women, but the feminine energy, the lunar energy, the inside world, the inner waters. That more we are allowing the flow, both genders are becoming through this healed, flowing feminine energy magnetic. So this means men and women who will start to manifest or like project out, put the intention, what you would like in your life. I don't know, a beautiful, more aligned job, happy, not just happy, but a fulfilling, beautiful relationship which is growing together, for example. That this will be then, through the magnetism of the feminine inside, brought to you. It will be brought to you. You will not run and fight anymore to get it, because fighting is as well another type of control, because you're forcing, and force isn't natural. Okay, so it can't even come to you. I'm forcing that I need to have in the next month, I don't know, so and so many thousands of dollars, euros, whatsoever, and I'm like holding on and waiting for it, and this is all that it's not able to flow, to come to you. Again, this is a really important key, that men and women can have this magnetism of the feminine within us. And that's when we're talking not just about the healed feminine energy, the flowing energy of the feminine, but that is actually divine feminine energy. And later, when the solar eclipse comes, I'm going to explain a bit more about the divine masculine energy, which is also something which will happen so much different with manifestation than we controlled it till now. So we will go, actually, that's also another message I received, from this wanting, wishing, needing, into allowing, knowing, inner knowing and receiving. That's actually how New Earth frequency will feel. And you might remember these words, but this is how New Earth frequency will feel. More you're gonna be in this energy of allowing divine intelligence, which is coming now, like I said, in the form through the eclipses, through portals, through all of this new begin of the seasons, in all different forms. More we're gonna allow that, more it's actually taking over. You could say source intelligence, God is then working through us. We don't need any control. More you're gonna see how things gonna start to shift enormously fast, bring in tangible, so you're gonna see basically these miracles, outcomes, and you're gonna start more and more to embody the new earth human, because this light will start to flow through the waters, and this light is the divine masculine as well, because the light is then this higher intelligence, consciousness, which will then unite together with the divine feminine, which is anchoring through her inner waters in the physical body, the new earth experience. How? Not that another planet's gonna suddenly come into your physical body, but it will actually happen with this new higher frequency of this light, which anchored in all the past month, weeks in our body, because it's rising our consciousness, our body frequency. And suddenly you're not anymore seeing things from this perspective, but from a so much higher, and understanding, oh my God, it was always all here, and I was hardly working for it, pushing it, waiting, crying for it, holding it, protecting it. And all of this, my beautiful friends and souls, were holding us in a contraction, in a tight, limited version of self. So, as simple it sounds, it will be challenging, especially for the ego, who doesn't want to lose things. Even this losing is actually not really a losing. It's just bringing you away what you completely outgrown, I will say now, yes, this outdated situation you're in, outdated job, not fulfilling you, not giving you that push, motivation for your growth. We are not here to just be murky waters and then say, oh, I'm always safe in my little cocoon. You are source, light, God, life pulsating through this physical body, and it's awaiting for you to live and not just to wait, hope and wish. So allow now really this process. Let tears run, let pictures of old memories arise, but don't hold onto this, onto resentment, onto pain, onto what people did to you, because this is another control, because you're then controlling what was to not allow it into your now or into your future. You have to let go. Even your ego might think it's defeated because you let it go, so the other one won. You are helping to open the stream to flow, and basically like that you're winning, because you're moving forward to grow and flow and expand so much more. So just enjoy this process of actually gently, lovingly, part by part, letting go and making space that this light can really show you, us, a completely another version who also we can be, and not only this limited, scareful being, always needing to know what's gonna happen to protect yourself, because you're then not just protecting yourself, but you're making a resistance that love can enter through your heart, through all of your bodies, through, and really enlighten you completely. So it is still a long way to go, but this way shouldn't become a goal to come somewhere, right? But it's a daily discovery. With everything I can let go, I'm making that space and see what else I can find deeper and deeper and deeper inside of me. So use this eclipse and listen to these wordings as a sacred time with yourself, a sacred time where you can look through your book of life, what you already experienced, and how much growth it brought us, and that we can really say, thank you, Source, God, Universe, however you wish to name it. There's no religion, just a higher beautiful intelligence and the love of the Great Mother who gifted us this beautiful physical body. So let's mature in this knowing that this letting go isn't fearful, but it's actually a beautiful blessing and a growing up into this next version. So wish you all the best in this transformative time, in this letting go time, and then slowly use yourself onto this new flow, because this is then the new earth frequency. It's a flowing expansion. It isn't controlling, it isn't tight, it isn't square. So just allow whatever arises, it's okay. Be there for yourself, be gentle. Even if there is pain, be gentle and see the gold in this pain, what you learned from it, and not only the scar which was caused by it. So much love from my heart to yours. And I know deep inside of my soul, my being, also as the being human Gabi, we are enormously rising in our light, in our authenticity, and expanding to the next beautiful human race on this planet. Focus only on that and let the outer world purge what it needs to be purged out. Much love and bye for now.